Tang Wei sends you a touching handwritten letter in Korean. After filming the SHH music video, Tang Wei made her music video debut in IU's SHH and quickly became the talk of the town. The Chinese actress' appearance generated buzz for the already anticipated project. The music video dropped on February 22nd, adding to the excitement. Following the music video release, IU revealed that Tang Wei had written a heartfelt letter to her. After receiving the actress's permission, IU uploaded Tang Wei's handwritten letter on her social media. In the letter, Tang Wei expressed her admiration for IU once again and wrote, "Ji-yoon, IU's real name. Did you know, there were two touching moments that I wanted to share with you. During the filming, the director directed me and told me the lyrics Maya's that are just like her mom's. That you wrote, I felt a resonance in my heart at that moment. It was something I had never thought about before." The actress continued, "When you become a mom, moms always wonder if their child's eyes really look like theirs. But the children never really think about whether they resemble their own moms. That's why I had a strong desire to look at my mother's face in the mirror next to mine and carefully examine her face. Or take a picture together and look at it for a long time. The Lunar New Year is almost here, and I'm going to meet my mom soon, so I really want to do that. I knew that you would be acting as my mom in the music video, but it was hard to imagine even when I met you at the studio." Tang Wei continued to explain, "But when we began filming, you stayed in the same position on that wooden floor for a very long time, quietly and calmly holding your ground in the lighting and smoke. Amid such surreal and beautiful shooting, a scene suddenly came to my mind. He feeling that you looked like my young mother, that I'd never imagined sitting next to me. My mom also had a fragile frame and a brilliant and clever look. My mother was a Chinese opera singer in her youth. In my memories, my mother's image that I imagined from my mother's old photos and from the stories my dad would tell me about her was always like an unfinished picture. My dad told me that my young mom was like a prima donna, shining on the stage of a Chinese opera and a heroine receiving applause. It felt like she would be like you, who was sitting in front of me during the filming. I was really touched when I thought of that." Tang Wei concluded the letter by saying, "Ji-yoon, thank you for giving me such beautiful memories. The Lunar New Year holiday is here and I am in Beijing, far away from where you are. But I wish you happiness and health. I look forward to many more of your good songs. I am your fan, Tang Wei." IU revealed the letters on her Instagram with the caption, "This is the letter and photos from Tang Wei Sunbenim that she sent a little while after the filming. I was deeply moved and asked for permission from her to share the letter as well." The scene where Sunbenim hugged me in the second half of the music video was Sunbenim's impromptu. It was a touching moment that made tears well up in my eyes. It was a long, tense, and exciting shoot all day long. I will always like you. Korean netizens were also touched by Tang Wei's letter and commented, "The letter is so touching. Wow, the letter is really touching." After I read the letter, I watched the music video again and I understood what Tang Wei felt. "This is so touching. I'm about to cry." Tang Wei seems like a really good person. I was always a fan of Tang Wei. Why am I crying? And this letter is so touching. Wow. It's literally Sajaegi. A record company employee reveals the truth about the album's sales number and pre-order culture. Recently, an online community post garnered much attention as the poster claimed to be an employee at a record company and revealed the truth about the album's sales records. The netizen wrote, 1. The entertainment company reaches out to the record company before a comeback article is released, or they reach out to the ones they have relations with. 2. The record company asks if they can do a special pre-order sale event or a fan sign event, etc. Entertainment agency, how many copies can you buy? Record company, what events are possible with X0 copies? Entertainment agency, gives a ridiculous number for holding event. Record company, low. Can the number be hard to adjust? Entertainment agency, other companies all do that much, so it's hard. Record company, then can we add other things like special gift events? Entertainment agency, no. Record company. After several attempts at negotiation, the company is pressured into purchasing at a more favorable condition for the agency. Closing parenthesis. Entertainment agency, please reflect the sales in the chart on the release date and let us know. In this way, they purchase XOO copies, mark them as sold by scanning the barcodes, and then resell them from the record company to the fans. The albums already have chart rankings when the fans buy them. Some may say that this is a specific company's issue, but no. 99.9% of companies and idol groups do this. Instead, idols with low popularity only ask for the amount sold through events. So albums with events are essentially albums that have already been sold. The problem here is that the quantities that have not yet been sold are included in the sales counts, legally. This isn't a problem because the money has been paid by the record companies. Similar to streaming music, it's not considered a false sale to fans. The logic here is that album purchasing is not Sajaegi. Is the same thing as saying the streaming is not Sajaegi because whether the agency staff or hired help stream the album, they still paid for the streaming. Even if only 10 companies do this, it's still tens of thousands. So, it's getting worse. An additional issue with this method is inventory management. Since tens of thousands of copies are left over, there are costs for disposal. Default text. Out of tens to hundreds of millions of albums, only 50 to 60% are actually sold, and the rest are discarded, which is also an environmental issue and costly. I don't know how to end this, but I wish the pre-order culture would disappear. Korean netizens responded, "What? Don't they show the sales number by the record company? Can that be manipulated too? That's not possible, isn't it? Even if the first week's sales are abnormal, doesn't the sales number keep rising when they do? Events and fans sign events. Wow, I feel I've been deceived real bad. This sounds like a lie. Instead of writing on online communities like this, why won't you take it to media outlets so they can cover this story? In a documentary or something. This is basically Sajaegi, and this can't be true, can it?" K-netizens marvel at Zendaya's stunning physique, comparing her to a real-life mannequin. With the premiere of Dune, Part 2 just around the corner, actors Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya have made their way to South Korea. They kicked off their visit with a press conference held at the Conrad Seoul in Yeouido, Yeongdeungpogu, Seoul, on February 21st. One fan shared, "Zendaya was amazing in real life. Here are her fancam photos," and Korean netizens commented, "Wow, so crazy. Her physique is so surreal. She is like a real-life mannequin. She's so tall and thin, she doesn't look real. More like a fantasy character, and she looks amazing." Another fan shared, "Zendaya in real life is so crazy. Her smile is so beautiful and she's so kind, I was about to pass out." The netizens in this online community commented, "I think I'm about to go blind. Her facial expression is so sweet. Zendaya in real life is really crazy. She's so pretty. And I'm so envious you got to go see her in person."